Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Jacob from Man About. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to prepare for cold weather with your car. So the time of recording this, we here in the Midwest are expecting incredibly cold temperatures tomorrow and the next day, maybe close to negative 45 degrees with the wind chill when I first get up in the morning. That's not a safe place to be. You can get frostbite in under 10 minutes in that kind of temperatures. And if you're even further north from where I am, you can expect it to be colder. Maybe you're watching this another time. Check out this chart right here to see how dangerous the cold temperatures are so that you know why it's so important to make sure you're prepared. So if you're going to go out in your car at all, you need to do the following things. And if you think you won't go out in your car, at least take my very first tip of fueling up your car. Because if the power goes out in your house and you want to go somewhere else, family or friends that have power and heat, you're going to want to make sure your car is ready to go, and then you can follow all these other tips as you are leaving your house. So tip number one, fuel up your car tonight. Make sure it's full. If you drive tomorrow in the bad weather, fill it up again as the day ends. Keep it full so that you can sit in traffic if there's an accident, if your car breaks down but the engine's still running, you get a flat tire. You don't want to be sitting in a car that's about to run out of gas when it's negative 45 degrees outside. So fill up the tank. Keeping with the theme of fuel, you want to make sure you are fueled, so have water and snacks. In this cold air, it's going to be dry, you're going to get thirsty easily, especially if you choose to bundle up and walk anywhere, you're going to want to have some water. So pack some water, keep it in the car. If you're going to be out of the car for a long time, make sure you take it with you so it doesn't freeze. Keep that water along with some snacks like some granola bars, some nuts, beef jerky, fruit, anything like that that goes easily into little Ziploc bags you can keep with you. Finally, make sure you fuel your devices. Your phone should be fully charged before you jump in your car. If you've got a charger in your car, it should be charging. And in case your car were to break down, it's not a bad idea to have a battery pack. This one here from Anker can recharge my phone from a complete 0% all the way to 100% 2 times. So I keep that with me, so I know that my phone will work in an emergency situation. If I were to have a car breakdown and I don't know how long it's going to be, I can also put my phone into battery save mode. So check out that. If your phone offers it, extends the life, you can still send and receive phone calls and text messages. You just can't do a lot of the other fun stuff, which when you're trying to stay warm, maybe not as important, so not a big deal. If you're going to be in your car at all, even if you're not going to wear this stuff outside, I highly recommend packing a couple extra layers of clothes for you and anyone else that's going to be traveling in the car. Layers are the most important way to stay warm, easiest way to stay warm, and so I highly recommend for these incredibly cold temperatures, grab yourself an extra pair of socks, get an extra shirt, maybe an extra shirt, a long sleeve shirt, and a jacket. I have the nice zippered up fleece that I wear, along with my regular jacket, and then this totally awesome puffy vest that makes it look like I'm ready to jump out of a boat. All of those combined keep me really warm, along with 2 pairs of gloves. I've got the headband to keep my ears warm, and the jacket has a hood that flips up. So I don't have to wear it all outside, I don't have to wear it all while I'm driving, but I have it in the car so that if I'm out and about and something happens and I need to get out of the car or spend any amount of time outside, I can make sure I'm warm enough. So make sure you have layers. Along with the layers, you may also want to have a pair of boots in the car. If you're not going to wear them for your work, your job, whatever, most likely if it's this cold, there could be ice and snow on the ground. So if I'm not wearing my boots, I keep a pair of boots in the car with me at all times. If you keep a bag with stuff like this packed in all the time, another good thing to keep with you are a couple of these emergency blankets. This is an easy way to get warm if you need to. Even if you're just driving by and you see someone else is broken down, this can really make things more comfortable for them while you try to go find help or they're waiting for help or whatever they need. I always keep a few of those with me, as well as hand warmers. These are super cheap for what they are. They last about 10 hours. Put one in each glove, one in each shoe. That'll help keep you warm. Have some of those in your car before you head out into this weather as well. So if you're broken down on the side of the road, one of the most important things you can do is communicate. So I've already talked about making sure your phone is charged up. In case it's not, or you're having any problems, I highly recommend that you keep a short list of phone numbers of people that you might want to reach out to in an emergency, so that if you can get to another phone or borrow someone else's phone, you're not relying on your phone and its ability to turn on to make those important phone calls. So keep just a small list of numbers on a piece of paper tucked away in your glove compartment or in your emergency bag, wherever you need it, to make sure you can reach people. Another important part of communication is making sure people know that you need help. So if you've got a flashlight, it doesn't hurt to throw it on the back of your car, throw it up in a window, make sure people can see where you are, especially if it's dark. If it's one that flashes, does the strobes, that's good too. That can even catch people's attention during the day because of the blinking, flashing light. That will help people know that maybe you're looking for some help if you're stuck on the side of the road somewhere. So communication is important both for your phone and then also visually. Also, road flares are a good way to warn people of any kind of dangers if the car is on the side of the road or if you're helping someone else. Those road flares will call their attention to that, as well as maybe have a Good Samaritan stop by to see if they can help you as well. Some miscellaneous things you might want to think about having in your car: jumper cables. You might need them, someone else might need them. The longer the better. That way you don't have to worry about what side the battery's on or anything like that. Keeping a set of jumper cables in the car is so important in this cold weather because you or someone else might have a hard time getting their car to start. Along with keeping your car in good health would be fix a flat. Get a flat tire, it's on the side of the road, you just hook up the can, you squirt a lot in there, it fills it up, it inflates your tire, and it helps seal it if the puncture is small enough. That can get you driving right away and not have you dealing with jacking up the car, switching out the tires, finding out your spare tire's low, all those other things. Fix-a-flats are a great way to get back to safety and then take care of the problem later. In case you're stuck, I know a lot of people keep cat litter in their car. If you sprinkle some cat litter on the snow and ice near the tires, when you roll forward, it'll catch that cat litter, get a little bit of a grip, it can get you out of kind of a stuck rut. So keeping a bit of cat litter in the car is a good idea, especially if you already have a cat. You've probably already got the litter. Throw it in there. It's not that big of a deal. I also recommend duct tape, just because you never know when you could use duct tape. It's easy to throw in one of these bags, these prep boxes, whatever you want to call them. Get some duct tape. Finally, I recommend just having a first aid kit with you. Again, it's going to be cold. You don't know what you're going to be facing out there. Being able to repair yourself, your family, or someone on the side of the road is important. Finally, some optional things you can think of. If you are someone that skis, you already have a ski mask and goggles, that's a great thing to throw in this kit. You don't wear them while you're walking around or driving, but when you're in that car on the side of the road and you realize you've got to go a mile, you're going to wish you had a ski mask and goggles. So toss them in there. It's good to have for a few days. Maybe a deck of playing cards to entertain yourself or your family. Something to do if you're waiting in a car. Sunglasses. If it's cold, there's likely snow. If there's snow, there may be snow blindness. Get an extra pair of sunglasses, or if you already have one in your car, then you're good to go, but that's why it's optional. Make sure you have sunglasses so that you're not blinded by the sunlight. The last optional thing that I highly recommend, in addition to jumper cables, get one of these nice batteries that's all self-contained. This one will jump your own car, as well as inflate the tires, has an emergency light on the front, and you can charge your phone with it. So this is a great thing to keep off to the side of your car to make sure that it's easy to start, all your gear is charged up, and your tires are fully inflated. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you appreciate this. Share it with anyone you know that might be driving around in any upcoming cold weather. Like my video, subscribe to the channel. I'll do some more of these things, and I hope to see you guys later. Stay warm. Thanks, guys.